This is what happens when social media rumors collide with a very public celebrity divorce. Cardi B and Offset are ending their marriage for the third time, and while the actual divorce plays out in court, unverified allegations from someone with a questionable track record have exploded across social media. We're going to separate what's actually documented from what's just gossip, talk about why credibility matters when evaluating claims, and look at how celebrity drama spreads online, whether it's true or not. Before we go any further, if you're interested in celebrity news that focuses on facts over fiction, go ahead and hit that like button. And subscribe, because we're going to keep breaking down what's real and what's just internet noise.
Let's start with what we can actually verify, because there's a real story here even without the unconfirmed drama. Offset, whose real name is Kiari Kendrell Cephas, was born December 14, 1991, and became famous as one-third of the hip-hop group Migos. Cardi B, born Belcalis Marlenis Almanzar on October 11, 1992, became a Grammy-winning rapper and one of the biggest names in music. They got married secretly in September 2017, and what followed was one of the most turbulent celebrity relationships in recent memory. Together, they have 3 children. Culture was born in July 2018, Wave arrived in September 2021, and their third child was born in September 2024. That last birth date matters because Cardi gave birth to their baby while actively divorcing Offset, which tells you something about how final this split actually is.
This divorce filing in July 2024 marks the third time Cardi has tried to leave. She first filed in December 2018, then reconciled. She filed again in September 2020, then reconciled again. The pattern was clear for years. Break up publicly, get back together, repeat. But this third filing came with her seeking primary custody of their children, and as of January 2025, the divorce proceedings are still ongoing. And if you're wondering why we're focusing so much on verified facts, that's because the internet doesn't always do that. Show this video some love with a like if you appreciate the fact-checking approach.
Sometime in late 2024 or early 2025, social media posts started circulating with serious allegations against Offset. The person making these claims is Selena Powell, a social media personality who's become known over the years for making statements about relationships with various celebrities. The allegations reportedly include claims of a past relationship with Offset, accusations of violence, financial disputes, and assertions that Offset tried to sabotage Cardi B's personal life and rumored new relationship. These are serious accusations, the kind that would normally generate police reports, court filings, or at minimum, coverage from credible entertainment news outlets.
Here's where we hit a wall. There are no police reports connected to these allegations, no court documents, no arrests or charges, no legal action whatsoever that can be found in public records. When someone alleges violence, there's typically documentation, restraining orders, police reports, something official. In this case, there's nothing. TMZ hasn't verified the story. People magazine hasn't touched it. Billboard, Complex, XXL, and other major entertainment outlets that would absolutely cover explosive allegations against a major hip-hop artist haven't reported these claims as verified as of January 2026. What exists instead are social media posts and gossip blogs, the kind of sources that amplify information without requiring proof.
Now, we need to talk about Selena Powell's track record, because when someone makes serious allegations, their history of truthfulness matters. Powell has built her social media presence largely through making claims about celebrity relationships, but a consistent pattern has emerged over the years. The claims get attention, they spread across platforms, but verification never follows. She's gained a reputation in celebrity gossip circles not as a credible source, but as someone whose statements should be viewed with skepticism.
That doesn't automatically mean every single thing she says is false, but it does mean we need evidence.
In journalism, in court, in any setting where truth matters, the credibility of the source affects how seriously we take their claims, especially when those claims are serious allegations about criminal behavior. Quick break to remind you, if you're tired of clickbait celebrity news that doesn't bother fact-checking, you're in the right place. Subscribe so you don't miss our next breakdown. What we're looking at is a situation where serious allegations have been made by someone with credibility issues, with zero supporting evidence and no response from any of the people allegedly involved. That's a red flag for anyone trying to figure out what's actually true.
Part of the social media frenzy involves NFL player Stephon Diggs, who was born November 29, 1993, and currently plays wide receiver for the Houston Texans. Rumors started circulating in late 2024, linking him romantically to Cardi B, though these rumors haven't been confirmed by any credible sources. What do we actually know about a Cardi B and Stephon Diggs connection? Basically nothing verified. There are no photos of them together as a couple, no statements from either of them confirming a relationship, no friends or representatives backing up the claims. What exists are social media rumors and speculation, the same kind of unverified information that spreads daily about celebrities.
The allegations supposedly involve Offset trying to sabotage this rumored relationship, but the details are vague at best. What specific actions did he allegedly take? How did this sabotage supposedly happen? The claims lack specifics, which makes them impossible to verify even if we wanted to. Stephon Diggs has remained completely silent about all of this. No statement, no denial, no acknowledgement that any connection to this drama exists. For an NFL player whose name is being attached to allegations involving violence and relationship interference, that silence is notable. You'd expect some kind of response if his reputation was genuinely being damaged by false claims.
What's not happening in this situation might be just as telling as what is happening. Offset hasn't made any verified public statement about these allegations. We're living in an era where celebrities respond to rumors within hours on social media, where PR teams issue statements about everything, where damage control happens fast. Yet Offset has said nothing. No denial, no confirmation, no lawsuit for defamation, no public defense of his character. Cardi B, who's known for being outspoken on social media and has addressed relationship drama publicly many times before, also hasn't made any verified statement about these specific allegations. She's called out rumors before, defended herself countless times, and never been shy about setting the record straight. Her silence here stands out. And Stephon Diggs? Also quiet. His name is circulating in connection with serious allegations, and there's been zero response from him or his representatives.
Before we continue, quick question for you. Would you believe serious allegations with zero evidence and no response from anyone involved? Let us know in the comments. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button because we keep it real with celebrity news. This collective silence could mean several things. The allegations might be so baseless that responding would just give them more attention than they deserve. Responding to every wild social media claim is a losing strategy, and maybe everyone involved is simply ignoring this until it fades away. Legal considerations might be at play too. With an ongoing divorce where Cardi is seeking primary custody of their children, both parties are likely under strict legal advice to stay quiet. Anything said publicly could be used in court proceedings, and when kids are involved, lawyers typically tell their clients to keep their mouths shut. The story might also be so rooted in unverified social media gossip that it hasn't reached the threshold where credible outlets will report it, which means it hasn't reached the level where official responses become necessary.
This situation shows us exactly how celebrity rumors spread in 2025. Someone makes allegations on social media, gossip blogs pick them up without verification, the claims spread through shares and comments and screenshots, and suddenly people are discussing it as if it's confirmed news. Traditional journalism involves fact-checking, verifying sources, finding documentation, getting official statements before publishing. Social media bypasses all of that. A claim can go viral based purely on how dramatic it is, regardless of whether there's any evidence supporting it.
Credible news outlets aren't touching this story, and that matters. Entertainment journalists know how to verify information about celebrities. They know how to check court records, find police reports, contact representatives for statements. When outlets like TMZ, which breaks celebrity news constantly, aren't reporting something, it usually means they can't verify it. But the story spreads anyway because social media rewards engagement, not accuracy. Drama gets clicks, shares, and comments, whether it's true or not. The real people involved become characters in a narrative that might be largely or entirely fictional.
Let's refocus on what Cardi B is actually dealing with, because that's the documented part of this story. She's navigating her third divorce filing from the same person. She's working out custody arrangements for 3 children, including a baby born just months ago. She's doing all of this as one of the most famous women in music, with millions of people watching and commenting on every detail of her personal life. Cardi has been open about her relationship struggles before. She's talked publicly about why she stayed, why she left, why she came back. She's been criticized for her choices and praised for her honesty. Now she's trying to actually end this relationship for good, and even that can't happen privately.
Real quick, if you've made it this far in the video, do me a favor and drop a like. It helps more people find fact-based celebrity coverage instead of just baseless gossip. The divorce isn't finalized yet. Legal proceedings take time, especially when children and custody are involved. She shares 3 kids with Offset, which means he's going to be part of her life forever, regardless of their marriage status. Every decision has to consider the children's well-being and the reality that this man is their father. Whether she's building something new with someone else or not, she's trying to do it while the old relationship is still legally entangled and publicly combustible. That's the verified reality of her situation, separate from any unconfirmed allegations.
When we're evaluating serious allegations about anyone, public figure or not, we need to ask what kind of evidence would actually support those claims. For allegations of violence, we'd expect police reports at minimum. Restraining orders, arrests, charges, court proceedings. These create paper trails. Medical records if someone was injured. Witness statements, something official and documented. For financial disputes, there would typically be court filings, lawsuits, records of legal action. Money disagreements between people often end up in civil court, which creates public records.
For claims about sabotaging someone's relationship, we'd need specifics. What actions were taken, when, how, who witnessed it. Text messages, emails, testimony from people involved, some form of documentation. In this case, none of that exists. What we have are social media posts from one person with a questionable track record, amplified by gossip blogs and social media users with no supporting evidence and no confirmation from anyone allegedly involved. That's not how credible allegations work. That's how rumors spread.
This situation represents a larger pattern in how we consume celebrity news and how information spreads online. Allegations can be made by anyone about anyone and spread as truth before verification happens. The gatekeepers who traditionally fact-checked information, journalists, editors, news organizations, get bypassed entirely. Someone posts something dramatic, it goes viral, and suddenly it's being discussed everywhere as if it's confirmed. And listen, if you want to be part of the solution instead of part of the problem, subscribe to channels that actually fact-check before reporting, like this one. Just saying.
The people at the center of these rumors are real humans going through actual life events. Cardi is dealing with a real divorce, real custody issues, real co-parenting challenges. Turning that into entertainment content based on unverified claims isn't harmless. It affects real people and their families. We might never know the complete truth about what happened between Cardi and Offset during their relationship. If these allegations are completely false, everyone involved will likely continue ignoring them until public attention moves elsewhere. If there's any truth to any of it, but no legal action happens, we still might never get details. The silence from all parties could continue indefinitely.
The divorce will eventually finalize, custody will be arranged, and everyone will move forward with their lives. These allegations will either be forgotten or will live forever in the Internet archive of unverified celebrity rumors.
The collective silence from Offset, Stephon Diggs, and Cardi B might be strategic, might be legally advised, or might simply be the appropriate response to baseless claims that don't deserve acknowledgement. What this situation really shows us is how social media allows serious allegations to spread without evidence, and how quickly people will discuss and share claims without stopping to ask whether they're actually true. Serious allegations deserve serious evidence. Claims of violence deserve thorough investigation and documentation. The absence of any verifiable proof, combined with the source's history of unverified claims, should make all of us much more skeptical about accepting any of this as truth. The real story might not be about what did or didn't happen between these celebrities. The real story might be about how we consume information in 2025, and whether we're willing to demand evidence before we believe the worst about people. If this video helped you separate facts from gossip, show it some love with a like and subscribe for more celebrity news that actually checks the receipts. Drop a comment and let me know what celebrity drama you want us to fact-check next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.